Describe the show to me, please, real quick. Just like
it's in the future. So a apocalyptic thing happens, and like a lot of humans die, and then they become the ones that are still alive. They become blind, and it's hereditary at that point. Like everybody's blind. You're born blind. There's no one can see.
Around bumping into
so they have. So the smart people they create a new form of communication, and because they're the ones that created it, they're now the royalty. They rule everything. So the show is about a set of twins that are born that actually have the gift of sight.
Oh snap!
And so now
you're walking around punching people in the face. Show's over.
You just run everything.
They destroy like all the books. They destroy everything that tied back to the original technology that we have today, because they said that's what destroyed the earth. And so the new royalty, they don't want these kids to live because now they have the ability to read and write like everyone else did, and so they don't want them to.
They don't cut the monopoly,
right?
So that's what the show is about. It's about Jason Momoa trying to protect these kids and the royalty. And the royalty going after them, trying to kill them and everything.
That sounds like an awful show.
So quick question. If they're all blind, how they know they're not lying? Okay. That's why no one's watching Apple TV.
Is that like an action show? Are there fight scenes?
Yeah, there's fight scenes.
Blind people fight?
Yeah, and it's actually pretty dope. Like the first 5 minutes, like there's a like Jason Momoa like triggers this landslide to kill like this army that's coming through, and they like being like touch the ground, like, and they can feel the vibrations. They have they have their own form of communication, so they know like what's around them, and everything.
So they can see, but they can't see.
Like they're like daredevils.
Kinda.
Or like that girl from Avatar, the rock girl.
Oh, Toph.
Yeah, she can kind of see stuff.
But see, it's just one of the shows they have. They have the morning show with Jennifer Aniston and Steve Carell.
Oh, that sounds awful.
That show, it's basically like a remake of
Good Morning America.
No, the show that was on HBO. Newsroom. There you go. Olivia Munn, which it's a fun show. I like that show a lot.
But they have the Emily Dickinson show that's holding up the Hawkeye show because she's signed to that. Like they have good stuff. It's good quality stuff. It's just they don't advertise it.
I remember like being a kid and being like, man, I wonder what Emily Dickinson was doing when she was a kid. Oh, I gotta read this stupid book.
She wrote Great Expectations.
Yeah, I expected so much more. I don't think it was Emily Dickinson. That's Charles Dickens.
That's Charles
Dickens. The real,
not to be confused.
The real Dickens. The man Dickens.
Let
me stop it for you.
I signed up for it, and they do have some good stuff on there.
I mean, like I said, I honestly, it's one of those things, like you said, poor marketing for sure has a hand in it. And then on top of that, like, I'm not gonna lie to you, I've seen the advertisements for some of the shows that they have, and they just don't look good. Like I said, I don't want to see the offshoot of Newsroom. I don't, and look, I've tried to watch a Jason Momoa show before, and this one might be good. The last one I tried to watch was not good by any stretch, and I'm not even talking about Aquaman. It was a show.
You talking about Netflix's show?
Yes.
Oh, what was that show called?
I can't remember.
Yeah, what was the title?
It was bad.
The little poster.
It was called Frontier.
Yeah.
We don't talk about that.
Yeah.
Was it good?
I think what killed them. Yeah, we're off that movie. I think what was going to kill Apple is the fact that like the day of the launch was November 1st, and then 12 days later you had Disney come out. It was like it was bad timing. They don't have.
It's way too many. It's overload.
Yeah,
it's overload, and I mean, Jesus.
How do you guys watch like shows?
Yeah, see, I was about to go into that.
Because I personally, I will go into like, okay, I'm watching Netflix stuff, and then I'll find after a while, I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna watch Hulu stuff. Like, I don't even know if I did that. I didn't do it purposely. I just ended up doing that, and maybe it's because of the type of content that I'm watching in one space versus the other. I noticed I watch a lot more comedy TV shows that are on Hulu. A lot of shows that are still in like syndication, like Brooklyn Nine-Nine just came back on. Like, I watched Superstore, Blackish. Nah, they brought it back. But I'm just saying, like, I find myself watching like for shows that I really like want to get into, and I want to have a little bit. I know that are going to be good. Usually HBO has that. And I like HBO has those shows that I can connect to right away, like with The Outsider, True Detective, season 1 and 3. What is it?
Sharp Objects.
Was it Sharp Object?
Sharp Objects. It's on HBO.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is that because that sounds familiar? It was something I was thinking about watching too, but I don't know. I found myself watching shows that way. I don't know if you guys have had that experience.
Westworld.
Trash.
I stopped watching it. I couldn't after season 1.
It just depends. Like a lot of times, I'll find something that's good and I'll stick with it, and I'll try to find things that
call me
are
stupid.
similar.
Westworld is great.
No, Westworld's awful.
The first season was
Westworld's
good.
awful.
The first season was good.
Well,
it should have ended after that.
That's just like they just opened up too many storylines.
Yes.
That just never really had any payoff and stuff like that. It was like too smart for it. It was trying to be too grandiose. Like,
yes,
I just don't like stuff like that.
And then season 2 was just like, now I don't really care.
I didn't care for season 1, so I was like, I'm definitely not coming back for season 2.
I like season 1. Season 2 was I had to watch a couple episodes.
Season 1 has the thing I liked about what caught me with season 1 is like they have a lot of really good actors in this show. So people,
a lot of good actors.
I like watching. Yeah. I don't know, whatever. But HBO usually has really good shows that, you can kind of jump into. And they're usually very well done. And they're pretty good.
Did you guys watch The Watchmen?
I have not yet.
I watched the first 20 minutes of episode 1 and I hated it. So
I want to watch it. I haven't yet. I saw a picture of what's the blue guy? I forgot his name real quick.
Dr. Manhattan.
Yeah, I saw a picture of that, and and they was making fun of him, and that kind of like turned me off.
Oh yeah, I seen that.
I was like, I think I'll watch something else, but I don't know. So, Apple TV. I don't think I'm gonna pay for that.
How much is it?
It's
$5 a month.
Yeah,
That's not bad.
It's not bad. That's maybe the only reason why I might.
all you have to do is get a new Apple product. It doesn't have to be brand new. Like it's new to you.
This is new. Can I get it right now?
You have to get it after September.
It says that it said I can only get a week free.
Yeah. So everybody gets a free week, but like if you go and get a new Apple product right now, then you get a whole year for free.
Dude, I feel jacked. I'm pretty sure I got this after September.
Just trying to get
You have 3 months to register.
Apple TV.
Like my fiance did the same thing. Like we got our phones the same day, and I registered the day I got my phone. She waited until like December. It's like no, you only get a month.
So that piece of information is not for us.
It's $5
for the listeners.
You pay for what you get, guys.
But it's like I said, it's there. I expect them to get better. They have a show about Snoopy that's actually pretty funny.
I mean, I don't know. Like I said, it's one of those things. It's hard to play catch up, man. It's like when Jay tried to come with Tidal. Like, bro, I got Spotify. My playlists are already here. Damn. Like, and you my guy. Like, I did have Tidal because I love Jay-Z music, and
it's free.
Listened to Tidal. Is it? So it's free if you have Sprint.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Who wants that drama? So yeah, I just think they're a little late to the game, and they're picking some, I think, not the greatest ideas to start off with to try to get people into it. But let's see what else we got in news. Premiere date for Falcon and Winter Soldier, WandaVision, and The Mandalorian were all semi-announced. Falcon's coming in August. Falcon and Winter Soldier. I saw that clip on Super Bowl day, and I want to see this dude throw this shield around and see what happens. All right.
Oh, he's the new Captain America.
He's the new Cap. Anthony Mackie. What do you guys think about Anthony Mackie?
Dude, I think he's dope, man.
Really? He's always a tweener for me, bro. Like it's never like I gotta watch what he's in.
I think his real name is Clarence, and Clarence lived at home with both parents.
Parents have a real good marriage. That's right.
I like him.
Yeah.
Has anybody watched
Altered Carbon? I tried.
Yeah, I watched season 1.
I tried to watch season 1 and I did not.
I like the main dude.
I didn't hate it.
Yeah.
I tried it.
I don't remember his name.
Joe Kinnaman. Joe Kinnaman.
Yeah, he was in. I saw him first in RoboCop.
Yes.
I thought RoboCop remake was pretty good.
I thought it was too. I actually own that movie.
So let me check it out. And, yeah, it's pretty good.
Not enough people went to go see it though, so it didn't get a 2.
Okay, so this might be for news later.
Yeah, I didn't. But they made the trailers for the season 2 that's coming up. They make it look really cool. So I'm thinking about going back in and maybe trying to watch this.
Anthony Mackie's in it?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh.
And he's like the main protagonist, I guess, in this one.
Anthony Mackie's in a lot of good stuff. He was in Hurt Locker.
He He's in Pain and Gain.
He was in this. Yeah,
I like Pain and Gain.
Pain and Gain is so funny.
Pain and Gain very good.
He was in this Spike Lee movie. I'm trying to find the name of it, where he played
It's not that he's a bad actor. I just don't know if Anthony Mackie's the
He's
guy.
never been like a star. He's been a good supporting character.
I don't know. I say that's what I'm saying. I don't know if he's the guy who brings me to the movie. Like, Anthony.
And
Mackie
even this show, like he's supposed to be the next Captain America, but like just from the things I read, it's like I think he gives up the shield like the first episode.
Well, yeah, but of course he's gonna get it back. Like, but again, and also too, though he's gotten to play that role so many times now. It's lived in. Yeah. So you know what I mean.
You guys should check out. You should check out. It's called She Hate Me. So
I have seen that.
Directed by Spike Lee.
I have seen that. That's an older movie.
What is it about?
I'll read the description. Fired from his job for exposing corrupt business practices, a former biotech executive turns to impregnating wealthy lesbians for profit.
That's my life.
Oh man,
It's such a good movie. It's such a good movie.
Current life, my former past.
Old girl.
I got a suit.
I got this one suit I get into when
Kerry Washington's in it.
Yes.
And you said She Hate Me.
Jim Brown.
Yeah, it's a good movie. Actually, it's older. It's
2004.
That's old. That's older, bro.
15 years, 20.
That was a while ago. Yeah, trust me, I know. All right, so what else we got? Mandalorian. Anyone watch the first season of Mandalorian?
I haven't finished it.
I'm on. I need one more episode.
I like Mandalorian. Pretty solid show.
And I'm not a huge Star Wars fan, and like I like the show. Like
it's pretty good. It's pretty solid. So that's coming second season October, which is pretty quick because the show looks amazing. There's a lot it looks like a movie, and I'm surprised it came again that quick. To be honest with you, but
I think they already had it shot, and they were just like they were waiting.
Put it out, yeah, for sure. There's only 7 episodes, 8 episodes.
7 episodes.
Yeah, I think 7 or 8.
Yeah,
I haven't cracked.
It's pretty good, man. I mean, if you
I have not cracked ground on it yet. As a matter of fact, I was trying to figure out when I should watch it because I was rewatching all the Star Wars.
Right.
So
timeline.
Where in timeline is it?
It's after Vader. No, I'm sorry, not after Vader. After
Technical difficulties.
I think. Don't worry, we'll fix it in post. I want to say Mandalorian takes place after Vader, like right after Vader.
Well, apparently it's what is it during the new trilogy? I thought.
I think
no.
Is it not?
A couple years after episode 6.
Right, it's a couple years after Vader, right? Yeah.
Well, but there's a baby Yoda.
Yeah.
Right. Kill the lead. Yeah. No, just spoiler alert. No.
I'm sorry, guys. Everybody knows there's a baby Yoda. It was on like.
I'm just CNN. I'm messing with you. Of course.
It was on CNN.
It was on CNN. Okay, old man. So yeah, that's coming October, and then WandaVision coming in December.
What's that?
Wanda and Vision?
Dude, yeah, I don't know. It's about it's the Elizabeth Olsen twin from Scarlet Witch from Marvel. Anyway,
it's like
her and Vision have like a little thing going on.
Sitcom.
Yeah,
okay, a little mother husband type deal.
I don't know if I actually want to watch it. Like it don't make any sense. Like it just doesn't make sense.
Now, granted. You have to remember too. Now, if you really care about these movies going forward, the Marvel movies, you're supposed to watch these as well because it all ties in.
I don't think I care about the Marvel movies anymore. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I don't either. To be honest with you,
yeah, I think I'm fatigued.
I have a Blade, but
that's the only
watching.
That's the only Blade that I'm really hyped for. I could literally care less about anything else that they have coming, to be honest, because all of it sounds like a reshoot of what they did before.
That was the first rated R book my dad took me to. That he was just kind of like,
what was it?
Blade.
Oh, Blade. Blade is gonna be dope. Mahershala is not gonna let me down. I believe in him. He should be president.
Doctor Strange 2 looks pretty good.
So let's go ahead and jump to the story. Kosi's gonna give it to us. Oh, real quick, 7 other shows were announced as well. Various stages of production: She-Hulk, Hawkeye, Miss Marvel, Moon Knight, and there's a What If Marvel show where they would do like alternate reality type deals within the show.
Moon Knight could be cool. He's basically Batman, the character.
They've rumored that Daniel Radcliffe is supposed to be the front runner to get the role of Moon Knight.
I'm not familiar with
that. Could be good.
Moon Knight looks cool.
What else was it? She-Hulk. Could be hot.
Miss
If it's
Marvel.
Green, right?
who's supposed
She's
to
gonna
play
be
She-Hulk?
green. She's gonna be green
They haven't announced anybody yet.
For what? Oh,
For
she's
She-Hulk.
Play it.
for She-Hulk.
The fans have casted Rosario Dawson, but
I'll watch Rosario
Too
Dawson
old.
do stuff.
Facts.
I mean, it's going to be CGI.
Still
anyway,
looks
so.
good.